for a government shutdown in September simply a negotiating tactic?
Wolf, I think it's time for us to blow the whistle on this and say that serious people trying to unpack the meaning of a Donald Trump tweet is a demeaning exercise. No, I think that, you know, when he gets alone with his device, he sends out things like accusations that the former president was surveilling him. Look, a couple of things are happening here. One, the president is discovering that we don't have a system where he gets everything that he wants, that we have a tough, brutal, sometimes ugly political system with fragmented power that results occasionally in success that looks like what we got on the budget, where everybody gets a little bit of what they want and everybody says they got everything that they want, but the president never gets everything that he wants. And the problem with the tweets that he's sending out and all the nonsense, the stuff that is most perhaps consistent with the behavior of a 5-year-old, is that it hurts his party here in the Congress. I mean, look at Sean Spicer, who I assume is an adult, has to storm out of a room because he's getting legitimate questions about the president's meaning. And of course, around here, you've got Republicans who I know want to serve their constituents and who understand that they don't get everything that they want, and yet they get asked the question to, they get asked to explain Donald Trump's behavior, and it's just not explainable.
You think President Trump would actually, in September, veto a spending bill if House and Senate Democrats and Republicans came up with a compromise that wasn't perfect from his standpoint? You think he would actually veto that?
You know, I don't think so. I mean, I've watched this president now for several months, 3, and, this is a man of endlessly flexible goals and ideology. He was going to cancel NAFTA. He changed his mind very, very quickly. He was going to move the embassy to Jerusalem. No, we're not doing that. I mean, it just goes on and on. We were going to have a repeal of health care on day 1. No, we're not. And so I think the key, and I'm no psychologist, but the key is that the people around him need to convince him that he did well. So long as I think he comes out of any negotiation, and even if the budget looks like, in my opinion, it would have looked like had we had a President Obama, and again, I don't love everything in it, but it's a pretty good budget. So long as he comes out of that process thinking that he won, I think we're going to be fine.
Congressman Jim